We're going to do a spatchcock chicken tonight. And what spatchcock means, simply, is that the backbone has been removed. You don't have to overthink it, but what they do is they cut the backbone out and then just flatten the chicken out. It's really too easy. Some people like to use kitchen shears. Some people like to use a nice knife. I'm fond of the knife myself. But I got a nice pair of shears here, so I'm going to try and just cut down the side, just like that, right down the backbone. That's all there is to it. Just like that for half of it, and then we'll go down and do the other side right here, just cutting that backbone right out. That's it. Now, some people like to remove this bone right here. This is called the keel bone. And if you leave that in, it helps the meat retain some of its moisture. And then I think it helps with the cooking some. Some people like to remove it and just to take one more bone out of the process. And then the next step is right here. You've got this little muscle and this little membrane right there, and you just kind of slice right through it. And that's it. Just flatten the chicken out. You're ready for the grill. I'm going to do my chicken tonight on the Akorn Kamado. I got some nice Chef of the Future Floribbean rub seasoning. This stuff is awesome. Gotta try it. I've never had anything like it in the world. And it's a whole different cooking cuisine out of Florida. And it's a new experience for me. But I'm just going to add my rub on here, rub it in, let the chicken come to room temperature, and put it on the grill. My fire's already started. I'm going to start my chicken on the grill, flesh side down, and then I'll probably flip it a couple of times during the cook. I'm going to get my rub in everywhere. I don't want to miss any of that when it comes time to eating, because it is a very, very unique flavor. Here we go. We've got our spatchcock chicken right here on the Kamado. I'm trying to keep it over here to this side because I don't have a stone to put down in it yet. So I've got my fire banked in the back side here so I don't burn this thing up. And most people can't cook chicken because they try and cook over direct coals and the juices drip down, turn the flames, and they end up with a black chicken on the outside and raw on the inside. So you always want to try and cook with indirect heat. Right here, I've got some of Lumberjack's Paris-Bordeaux pellets. These are rosemary pellets. They will add a nice rosemary finish to it. A little nice rosemary smoke. We're going to put that on there and let that go till I get a temperature around 180 on my chicken. 165 is USDA safe, but I think when you've got a big piece of meat like this and you get up to 180, 190, when you go to eat it, you'll see that all the pieces of meat, they just kind of flake apart, peel apart. You don't even need a knife. It'd be real pleasant to eat at that temperature. My pellets are starting to flare up, so I'm going to shut the lid. And we'll have a nice smoke going here in just a sec. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Got 170 here in the thigh. $160 in the breast and still nice and juicy. About an hour. My meat temperature is 173, and we're going to pull it. There it is. Doesn't that look good? Smells really good. Juicy. You can see the juice dripping out of it. Let's eat.